Hi everyone, welcome back to David Echo to Hobbies. Have we got one hell of a nutty government or what? On one hand, they're extending the time for phasing out diesel and petrol cars, and they've just given them, I think, another 5 years to do it. So they are basically allowing the car industry to have a bit more leverage or such. But what gets me is this, right? The cars are supposed to be environmental friendly, not producing any CO2, right? But the power stations that produce that electricity for them, coal, gas, diesel generators, biofuel generators, what else? Wind farms, solar panels, gas. I've said that, and a few other ones as well. Nuclear. The cars might be very efficient, but the energy produced at the power stations is not so efficient as they would like to say. But if you look at it and Google what is the energy efficiency of a particular power source, then you will get the idea how or the lack of environmental friendly it is, or the more it is. But the trouble is, right, is this. When they produce electricity, it all gets fed into the national grid or the super grid, right? But all that electricity gets muddled together. It's not every bit of electricity comes down the line is segregated into different sources. No, it's just generated power. It's just like water in the ocean. If you put a cup in the water and scoop it out, it might have flowed from the River Nile. It might have flowed from the Mississippi or wherever, the Thames. So you don't know where that water's come from. The same as electricity. But what I'm getting at is you don't know what efficiency the power stations or the energy generation it has been used from or produced from, I should say. So these electric cars are not so environmental friendly after all, are they? And I'm just wondering where this technology is going. And the other risk is electrocution. You have a smashing electric car, yeah, you could get electrocuted. Not a great idea. If you've got a car that runs on diesel or petrol, if you have a smash, at least you're not going to get electrocuted, are you? Big difference. Would I buy one? Probably not. I'd buy a car that runs on water. I'd buy a car that runs on petrol and diesel. But I wouldn't buy a car that runs on electricity because I don't fancy getting electrocuted. And I don't fancy running out of electricity or battery power on the motorway. Not very, what's the word I'm looking for? Doesn't make me over enthusiastic about getting an electric car. Have you got one? Will you buy one? If I said to you that the energy that's produced to charge your electric car is not very environmental friendly, your car might be, but the energy is produced to charge it is not. Would you still buy an electric car? Food for thought, isn't it? Let me know what you think. Please like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next video.